Mastering Empathy in English Communication. Today we will explore how to show empathy. Let's start with basic emotions at level A1. A simple way to say you understand is I see. Now, let's look at level A2 expressions. You can say, that sounds difficult. Notice the structure, subject plus sounds plus adjective. Let's move to B1, expressing support. Try this. I understand how you feel. We can use modal verbs here, like must. Wait, don't confuse must with should. Let's practice with a dialogue at B2 level. Anna, I am really overwhelmed with this project. Klaus, I can see why you would feel that way. Anna, it's just too much to handle alone. Klaus, if I were you, I would ask for help. Great. That was a second conditional sentence. Now, let's try a C1 level scenario. Anna, I feel like my contributions are being overlooked. Klaus, it sounds as though you're feeling undervalued. Notice the phrase, it sounds as though. Let's look at vocabulary for emotions. Instead of sad, use devastated. Instead of happy, use elated. Let's recap our key phrases. A1, I see. B1, I understand how you feel. B2, if I were you, I would. And our sentence of the day. Empathy builds stronger connections. Practice these in your next conversation. Now, let's focus on modal verbs for expressing attitudes. We can use might to show uncertainty. Let's look at a workplace scenario.
This deadline might be too tight for us.
You must be worried about the quality.
I should check the schedule again.
Notice how these verbs change the tone. Now, let's move to conditional sentences. Imagine a colleague is feeling very stressed.
If I had more time, I would help her.
If we worked together, we would finish faster. Let's practice with a role play. I would feel terrible if I missed it.
What would you do in my position?
I would probably take a short break. Excellent. You are using conditionals correctly. Now, let's expand our emotional vocabulary. Instead of angry, try resentful. Instead of scared, use apprehensive.
I feel quite apprehensive about the meeting.
It is natural to feel a bit resentful. Let's try a different setting, a cafe.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
I felt quite slighted by your comment.
I should have been more careful.
I appreciate your apology, Klaus. Notice how they resolved the tension. Let's practice more modal verbs for opinions.
We could try a different approach.
That may work better for everyone.
It might require more resources, though.
This is called hedging in English. Let's try a scenario about travel.
The flight might be delayed indefinitely.
I would be so frustrated if that happened.
We should check the airline's app.
That could save us some time. Now, let's practice writing exercises. Try to use words like apprehensive. Let's review the modal verbs again.
I must remember to practice these.
You might find it easier with practice.
We should aim for fluency.
You are doing a wonderful job. Remember, empathy is a skill. Use these tools in your daily life. See you in the next lesson. Don't forget to review your notes. Keep practicing your conditional sentences. Goodbye for now. Let's dive into the grammar of empathy. We will use modal verbs to show attitude.
How do I express a hypothetical feeling?
You should use the second conditional. Example, if I were in your shoes, I would feel upset.
So, which shows the result of the condition.
Exactly. Now, let's try a role-play scenario. Scenario, a colleague missed a deadline.
I will play the frustrated manager.
You should use might to suggest possibilities.
You might have had a personal emergency.
That is a very empathetic approach.
What if I wanted to express my disappointment?
You could say, I would appreciate more notice.
It sounds much softer than you are late.
Exactly. Now, let's try a different scenario. You are the supportive friend.
If I were stressed, I would need space.
Wait, that is what you would do.
Oh, I should say, you might need help.
Yes. Or, if I were you, I would rest.
Can I use should for empathy too?
Yes, but be careful with the tone.
I see, adding perhaps makes it better.
Let's move to vocabulary for emotions. What is the difference between sad and devastated?
Devastated is much stronger, right?
Yes, it implies a total loss or shock.
Can I use overwhelmed for work stress?
Absolutely. It means having too much to handle.
I feel overwhelmed by this grammar.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Let's practice recognizing emotions in dialogue. Dialogue, I just don't know what to do anymore.
The person sounds hopeless.
Correct. They might feel lost or defeated.
How would an empathetic person respond?
They could say, "It sounds like you're struggling."
That validates their experience without judging.
Exactly. Now, let's try a writing task. Use at least one conditional sentence.
I will write about a misunderstanding. If my friend had told me, I wouldn't be angry.
That is a third conditional sentence. It shows how a different past would change the present.
This lesson was very helpful for me.
I am glad to hear that. Practice these scenarios in your daily life. Practice these phrases in your next conversation to improve your empathy. Now, let's focus on the grammar of modal verbs. We will use them in a travel scenario.
I need to find the platform for London.
Can you ask someone for directions?
Could you tell me where platform 5 is?
That is a perfect way to ask.
Must I buy a ticket before boarding?
Yes, you must have a valid ticket.
Where should I purchase my ticket?
You should use the automated machine.
May I pay with a credit card?
You can pay with card or cash.
The machine might be out of order.
Let's try to solve this problem.
I ought to find a staff member.
That is a very good idea.
Can I use the mobile app instead?
Yes, you can download it here.
I must download it immediately.
Wait, you shouldn't use public Wi-Fi.
Why shouldn't I use it?
It could be unsafe for your data.
I will use my own data.
That would be a safer choice.
Should I book a taxi instead?
A taxi might be too expensive.
I can take the bus then.
The bus must arrive soon.
Can you check the bus schedule?
It says the bus should arrive at 10:15.
That is quite a long wait.
You could grab a coffee nearby.
I must not spend too much money.
Then you should just wait here.
Could I sit on this bench?
Of course, you may sit here.
Thank you, I will wait here.
Let's review the modal verbs used. You did a great job today. Now, let's focus on conditional sentences.
Could you explain the difference clearly?
If it rains, we will stay inside.
What if I win the lottery?
If you won, you would travel everywhere.
I should practice these structures more often.
Let's try a practical travel example.
If I miss the train, what happens?
You will need to buy another ticket.
Can I use my old ticket?
No, you must purchase a new one.
Is there a discount for students?
Yes, if you show your ID card.
I should have brought my wallet.
Don't worry, you can use your phone.
Will they accept mobile payments here?
Most stations accept contactless payments now.
That would be much more convenient.
Let's practice booking a hotel room.
I would like to book a room.
How many nights will you stay?
I will stay for 3 nights.
Do you require breakfast included?
Yes, please include breakfast in the price.
The total cost will be €80.
Can I pay by credit card?
Certainly, we accept all major cards.
I might need a late checkout.
You should ask at the reception tomorrow.
Thank you. That is very helpful. By the way, what time is breakfast served?
It is usually available from 7 until 10.
Is there a vegetarian option available?
Yes, they offer many fresh fruit and vegetable dishes.
I also need to find a pharmacy nearby.
There is one just around the corner.
Can I walk there in 10 minutes?
It is a very short walk from here.
Great. I will go there after breakfast.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's look at the grammar behind your sentence.
Is there a difference between will and going to?
Yes, going to is used for pre-existing plans.
So, I'm going to visit the museum tomorrow.
Exactly. Now, let's try a practical travel scenario.
Excuse me, when does the next train depart?
The next train leaves from platform 4 in 5 minutes.
I must hurry to catch it then.